High in the Himalayas, where snow-capped peaks pierced the sky, a conflict was brewing. The beautiful, rugged terrain of Kargil, normally peaceful during the winter months, became a silent battleground. In February 1999, under the cover of snow and secrecy, Pakistani forces began a daring infiltration. They crossed the line of control, the disputed border dividing India and Pakistan. Their goal was to occupy strategic positions on the Indian side, overlooking a vital highway. Leading this risky operation was General Pervez Musharraf, then the Pakistani army chief. He believed that by controlling these heights, Pakistan could cut off Indian supply lines to Siachen Glacier, another disputed territory. Musharraf's plan was shrouded in secrecy, even from his own prime minister. It was a gamble, one that would have far-reaching consequences. The Pakistani soldiers, a mix of regular army personnel and specially trained infiltrators, moved stealthily. They took up positions in bunkers and dugouts, camouflaged against the snowy backdrop. The world remained unaware of the brewing storm, but the seeds of conflict had been sown. The stage was set for a confrontation that would test the mettle of both nations. As winter turned into spring, the snow began to melt in the high Himalayas. The melting snow revealed something ominous, the presence of Pakistani forces on Indian soil. Local shepherds, accustomed to the rhythms of the mountains, were the first to notice unusual activity. They reported their observations to the Indian Army. General Ved Prakash Malik, the Chief of Army Staff of the Indian Army, received these alarming reports. He immediately recognized the gravity of the situation. Pakistan had violated the line of control and occupied strategically important positions. Malik knew swift and decisive action was needed. The Indian Army launched reconnaissance missions to verify the shepherds' reports and assess the extent of the intrusion. Patrolling parties ventured into the treacherous terrain, facing freezing temperatures and thin air, evidence mounted, confirming Pakistan's audacious plan. The Indian government was angered by this act of aggression. The discovery of Pakistani forces on Indian soil sent shockwaves through the nation. The Kargil conflict had begun, threatening to escalate into a full-blown war between the two nuclear-armed neighbors. India vowed to respond with strength and determination, determined to evict the intruders from its territory. India's response to Pakistan's aggression was swift and resolute. In late May 1999, the Indian government authorized the launch of Operation Vijay, meaning victory. The operation's objective was clear: to evict the Pakistani forces from the Kargil sector and restore the sanctity of the line of control. Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee, a seasoned statesman known for his calm demeanor, addressed the nation. He condemned Pakistan's intrusion and vowed to protect India's sovereignty. Vajpayee rallied the nation behind the armed forces, assuring them of unwavering support. The Indian Army, under the leadership of General Malik, mobilized its forces for a challenging battle. The terrain was unforgiving, the enemy well entrenched. The Indian Air Force was also called upon to provide crucial air support. The nation watched with bated breath as their soldiers prepared for a confrontation that would test their courage and resolve. Operation Vijay marked the beginning of India's determined fight to reclaim its territory. It was a testament to the nation's unwavering commitment to defending its borders and upholding peace in the region. The world watched closely as the conflict unfolded in the treacherous heights of Kargil. As June dawned, the Kargil conflict intensified. The Indian Army launched a major offensive, pushing forward with determination to dislodge the Pakistani intruders from their strategic positions. The fighting was fierce, with both sides engaging in close-quarter combat amidst the rugged mountains. Lieutenant General Muhammad Ali Shah, a highly decorated officer known for his strategic acumen, played a crucial role in planning and executing the Indian Army's offensive. He recognized the importance of coordinated attacks and effective use of artillery fire to dislodge the enemy. Under his command, Indian troops fought with valor, inching their way up the treacherous slopes. The Indian Air Force played a pivotal role in supporting the ground offensive. IAF fighter jets roared through the narrow valleys, targeting enemy positions with precision strikes. The roar of their engines echoed through the mountains, providing crucial air cover to the advancing Indian troops. The early clashes of June were marked by heavy fighting and significant casualties on both sides. The Kargil conflict was proving to be a grueling test of endurance, courage, and tactical skill. Yet the Indian forces, driven by their determination to protect their homeland, continued to push forward, gradually gaining ground against the entrenched enemy.